going on, guys? It's Whispin here, and I'm back with another video, and today I am here on the Poke Central server once again for another episode, and we're going to be making pretty much the best possible team that we can here on the server. Now, of course, we could use legendaries, and we could probably put some more work in and get a better team. But this one seems pretty good, and it's going to be fairly easy for us to get because we already have all of the Pokemon we need. So we need to evolve our Scyther into a Scizor, of course, but I don't think I'm going to go with this specific Scyther. I just picked up a random one, and its IVs are kind of low. So we'll probably have to either breed or try to find another one off the GTS or something. And then we have our Talonflame, which, again, probably not going to use because it has the wrong ability. It has Flame Body right now, and unless your Talonflame has Gale Wings, it's really not all that great. Now, I know if you guys are actually keeping up to date with the Pixelmon, or rather the Pokemon games, then you'll know that in Generation 7, Talonflame's ability was pretty badly nerfed, but luckily Pixelmon goes off Gen 6, so that means that Talonflame still has its old ability effects. I think what they did was change it to where, well, it has Gale Wings, which makes all of flying-type moves higher priority, so they always go first. And then in the Gen 7 updates, they changed it to where it only works if Talonflame has full HP or something like that. I haven't really looked into it, but apparently that's what happened. So it was really overpowered, and then it got super nerfed, but luckily it's still really overpowered in Pixelmon. So we'll try to get that on our Talonflame. And then we have our Execuadrill, which, again, I don't think his IVs are that great, 64%. So we're going to have to look into getting that fixed up. However, our bottom three Pokemon here, we have all three of them right there. It's probably even hard to tell the difference between them because they all have 100% perfect IVs all the way across the board. So that is pretty awesome. So we're 3 out of 6 done, and we just have to get those other 3 trained up. We got to get a Scissorite to go ahead and Mega Evolve our Scizor, and then we should be good to go. Now we have a couple of things left to do, like Umbreon needs to learn Foul Play and a couple of other moves. Our Garchomp, we need to try to get Outrage on it, apparently. Okay, so I feel like, what am I typing? I was typing Outrage, but I meant to type Shop. Okay. So apparently the move relearner did have Outrage in it, and I just missed it. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that the move relearner didn't have Outrage in it, but if it did, well, I guess we're gonna get it here. But let's see. Do you have Outrage? Oh, wrong Pokemon. Let me try that again. And there we go. And no. Okay, so it doesn't have Outrage. Yeah, someone was telling me that it did, and it doesn't. So there's no real way for us to get Outrage on our Garchomp. Apparently there is move tutors that spawn out in the world that do have Outrage on them, so we could get it that way, but that's going to be kind of difficult to find the specific move. But I guess we're going to have to go ahead and do that anyways with the Foul Play on our Umbreon, so I guess it really doesn't matter. Alright, so luckily our Excadrill and our Scyther are both female nature, which means we can actually breed them in the daycare to go ahead and get more Scythers and more Excadrills. And luckily, Excadrill, I don't know, I haven't checked Scyther yet. Actually, I'll check that really quick just to see. Scyther is actually in the bug egg group, so we're gonna have a little bit of a challenge with that one. However, Excadrill is in the field egg group, and luckily we have a couple of Pokemon that are 100% IVs already ready to go to breed to help out get our Excadrill up to at least a little bit of a higher percentage, because we can always go from like 95 plus and then just use gems to go ahead and get the rest of the way to 100, but I don't want to waste a bunch of gems getting up to 100 when our Excadrill is only sitting at 64%. So that'll be really expensive to try to get all the way up to 100. So what we're gonna do is take a look here. We have this Mareep, and I believe this Mareep is IV6, 100% IVs. Now we're probably gonna want, what nature do we want on our Excadrill? That's the one thing that we need to look into. Alright, so the plan is to get Jolly Nature on my Excadrill. Now we could go ahead and change his ability right now with gems in the Poke Designer and then breed him, but I figure we might as well just wait until we have the right Excadrill and then change his nature. So we're not going to worry about nature right now because we're going to be using gems to fix that later on. However, we do want to go ahead and put the Destiny Knot on our Mareep here, and then we need to go into our daycare. We should have an egg, right? It's not bad, 65%, but let's go ahead and take out these guys here, and then we want to go ahead and put in our Excadrill and our Mareep. Now we could put a held item on our Excadrill, but I really don't think it's necessary, since we're not really worried about nature right now, and Destiny already passes down 5 IVs instead of 3. There's not really any held items that I want to put on Excadrill that will make a difference, so we're just going to go ahead and put him in the daycare right now and try to get us some better eggs. I'm thinking if we get above 90%, we'll just finish it off with gems, and that way we don't have to wait forever trying to get 100%. So confirm that, and let's make sure they can actually breed. Confirm that, and Pokemon can breed. Okay, cool. So these two will produce some eggs for us, and while we're waiting on that, what I'm actually going to do is... Alright, let's check Wiki Biome Scyther. I do believe he spawns in both jungle and savanna, but I think so. Let's see. How do you spell Scyther? Why is it not popping up? Oh, it's because I'm doing it wrong. That's why. Scyther. There we go. And Biome. Biome? There we go. Okay, so yeah, he spawns in savanna, jungle, and all of the different sort of offsets of savanna and jungle, as well as sunflower plains, flower forest, and that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and check time. Day, dawn, and dusk. So he's not going to be spawning in right now. However, what I actually want to try to do is find a Scyther that has the correct nature, and the way we're going to do that is, since we want a... Let's see, we want probably well, we're going to be getting a Scizor, which has low speed anyways, so we're probably going to want an Impish nature on our Scizor. And in order to do that, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves a synchronized Pokemon that has Impish nature, catch ourselves a wild Scyther, and then we'll save some gems because we won't have to alter the nature. And then we can go ahead and get into trying to breed that. However, in order to actually pass the IVs from the field egg group into the bug egg group, we need to find a Pokemon that is in both the field and egg group, breed that Pokemon first, and then go ahead and breed that Pokemon with our Scyther. So unfortunately, there is no Pokemon that I see that are in both the field egg group and the bug egg group. So in order to go ahead and pass our IVs from the field egg group all the way over to the bug egg group, we'd have to go through a bunch of different steps. We'd have to first go from the field egg group, which is our current 100%, to the grass egg group, because there is some Pokemon that are both field and grass, and then from that we'd have to go from grass to bug, and that kind of adds an extra step to it, and it seems like it's probably going to be quite a pain to do. So what we're actually going to do is see if maybe someone here on the server has bred Scythers already, and we can just go ahead and get one off of them. Now, as for our Talonflame here, I'm going to go ahead and open up the Poke Designer and just see how much it's going to cost us. I'm not actually going to spend the gems because I'm sure it's going to be quite expensive, but let's go into IVs first and take a look here. We want to max out everything that we can. So, ooh, do we need to max out special attack? No, I don't think we do. I don't think we're going to bother with that. I mean, maybe at some point in the future we'll do it just so that it says 100%, but there's no real point. It's 3 right now, so that's awful. We're not going to waste that many gems getting it up to perfect. I do like having them perfect, and sometimes if it's just a few off, I'll go ahead and up it. Like, say we had 30 special attack right now, I would probably up it to 31 just so that it says 100%, because there's something satisfying about that 100% mark, but there's no point in upping it by, what, 28 IVs just to get it to perfect when it doesn't affect anything. So that's good. That's only going to cost us, wow, that is still expensive. That's going to cost us 1,560 gems. We also have to change some other things. So his current nature, I'm not sure what it is, but we need him to be jolly. So let's go ahead and click on that. Oh, he is already jolly. Okay, good. So he's already the right nature. That means that all we really have to change is his ability, which we need to change to Gale Wings, which is going to add another 600 gems onto that. So it's going to cost 2,160 gems to get him up to where we need him. Now, if we go ahead and click confirm, this isn't the final confirm. This is the final confirm. That'll leave us with 3,477 gems afterwards, which we can use on our Scyther and our Excadrill. I feel like that should be enough just because this is the only Pokemon that we have to change the ability on, I think. So let's see. Let's see here. So that's going to get us to 85% IVs. However, the only IV that is low is special attack, and we're not going to be using that anyways. So technically, he has 100% of the IVs that he needs. Gale Wings ability, Jolly Nature. I think it might be worth it. I'm just going to do it. I know I said I might not, but I was kind of expecting it to cost around like 3,000 to 5,000, but since it's only 2,100, I'm going to go ahead and confirm that purchase, and that means that our Talonflame is ready to go. Now, we do have to get all of our held items in place, which we're going to have a Choice Scarf on our Garchomp with the moveset Outrage, Dragon Claw, Earthquake, and Stone Edge. And then on our Talonflame, we're going to have a Choice Band. On our Excadrill, we're going to put a Life Orb. Umbreon's going to have some leftovers. Gengar is going to have a Focus Sash just to make sure he doesn't get one shot. And then Scissorite on our Scizor, and that's pretty much it. So let's see, what do we already have here? Leftovers we already have, which we can just go ahead and pop on our Umbreon here. And then our our Garchomp is going to get himself a Choice Scarf instead of this Life Orb that he currently has, and that way he's going to outspeed quite a few Pokemon that he currently wouldn't outspeed, so that should be helpful, and we're going to pop the Life Orb in there. The Life Orb is going to go on our Excadrill once it's out of the daycare, once it's ready to go, and then our Talonflame, like I said, is going to get, I believe I said Choice Band, which is right here, which that should be good. Let's go ahead and pop that on there, and then we still need to work on our Scyther, so I'm not going to bother with that, and then our Gengar, where did our Gengar go? I lost my Gengar. Oh, there he is. Okay. And then our Gengar is going to get a Focus Sash. However, Focus Sashes seem to be one-time uses unless you're in a trainer versus trainer battle. So if you're in, I mean, a player versus player battle, if you're in like a wild Pokemon battle and you use your Focus Sash, it seems to disappear. But if you're in a player versus player battle, it seems to not disappear, which is, I think, how it's supposed to work. But it does get kind of annoying, so we're not going to put it on him just yet because I feel like it's going to end up disappearing if we do that. Alright guys, so let's try to get our Talonflame moveset all set up. So what we're going for is Brave Bird, Flare Blitz, U-Turn, and Steel Wing. If we go and check Wiki Talonflame moves, we can see that he learns, let's see, does he learn any of these? Looks like he learns Brave Bird at level 64, so that's going to take a while to try to get. Steel Wing at 60, that's going to take a while to get. Flare Blitz and U-Turn, I do believe, are TM, so if we go ahead and warp on over to the shop, Warp Shop, we should be able to buy those and put them on him for now, and then we'll try to level them up as much as possible to get those other two moves, so U-Turn and Flare Blitz, so Fire type and a Bug type move is what we're looking for here. And they're probably going to be fairly expensive here in the shop. I don't think they're like top tier price-wise, but they should be pretty close. So let's take a look. U-Turn is 17,000, okay. Not too bad. That is actually pretty expensive. And then the other one, what were we looking for? Flare Blitz, right? So it's over here in the Fire TMs. Because, you know, Flare. Oh, it's not. Okay, then how does he get Flare Blitz? Wow, is this another one of those egg moves? Oh boy, I really hope it's not. Maybe it's in Move Tutors somewhere. But let's take a look. It looks like it's probably going to be Flare Blitz. Yep, it's an egg move. Unfortunately, let's check the move relearner just to be safe. Oh, it's actually in here. Oh, and so is Brave Bird. What? Okay. You know what? I'll take it. If it's going to let me just get them for free here, why not? Let's go ahead and put those on our Pokemon, and then let's go ahead and teach it. Wrong one. Let's go ahead and teach this Talonflame, not our Scyther, U-Turn, and we'll go ahead and replace Ember, and that means all we need now is the Steel Wing move, which he learns at a higher level. Is that a TM, though? He can't learn it in here. And then Steel is going to be over here. I don't believe it is a TM, but it might be. Oh, it is. Okay, let's just go ahead and buy it. I know it costs 22,000. We could just wait till he levels up a little bit, but we might as well get the moveset perfect. Okay, there we go. We are all set up. We're good to go. We got our perfect moveset on our Talonflame, and our Garchomp does need some work. Okay, so for the Garchomp, we do need Outrage. We're going to go ahead and put Outrage on him. We're probably going to replace Poison Jab. And then I think other than that, we're going to replace maybe Crunch with Stone Edge. I think that will be good. Let me go and check back at home and see what TMs we actually have in our chest. I should probably always check this first because watch, we're going to have like all of the TMs we needed. Actually, we don't have any of them. We do have some Stone Edge TMs though. That's good. Okay. Let's go ahead and teach our Garchomp Stone Edge, and we'll replace Crunch with that, and that should be good. And then, of course, once we find a move tutor with Outrage, we'll go ahead and replace the Poison Jab move. And I think we're going to hang on to 2 Dragon-type moves because Outrage is something that you don't really want to use all the time, whereas Dragon Claw is something that you can use whenever. And then Stone Edge and Earthquake are just pretty good moves. So that's going to be that. Of course, we still need to do some work on our Umbreon's moveset. Now our Gengar we can actually probably get into. So I want to go ahead and replace Hypnosis with Thunderbolt and Dark Pulse with Sludge Wave. Now, do we have those TMs in here? Thunder. No, I want Thunderbolt, not Thunder. Thunder doesn't have high enough accuracy. And then Sludge Wave, we have Venoshock and Sludge Bomb, but no Sludge Wave. So we're going to warp back on over to the shop, back and forth, all day long. And we're going to teach our Gengar here. We're going to teach him Sludge Wave and Thunderbolt. We're going to hang on to Shadow Ball and Destiny Bond. I really like the Destiny Bond move just because it's really nice to be able to take out pretty much any Pokemon that you want. And then the Shadow Ball is just good because it gives the stab bonus with his Ghost type. So let's see, where is the poison? That's psychic. Poison should be right here. Let's see, Sludge Wave. Okay, let's go ahead and buy that. Really expensive. We're running out of money. We still have quite a bit. We still have 3.5 million, but we are getting lower. I really need to start using some of this money to buy some of these Pokemon. I probably spend a lot of money to get a really good Scyther, but the rest of the Pokemon I think we're going to get pretty much on our own. So what was the other one? We were going to go for a Thunderbolt TM, which is going to be over here in Electric. It's going to be expensive as well, but let's go ahead and pick that up, and we'll teach it to our Gengar down here. Let's go ahead and put Sludge Wave on him. We'll replace Hypnosis, and then we'll put Thunderbolt and replace Dark Pulse, and he is good to go. Okay, so we get our Gengar all set up. We get our Talonflame all set up. Our Garchomp is almost good to go, and then our Umbreon does need a little bit of work. And where did we just get a Tyranitar from? What just happened? What just happened? How did that just happen? Did you guys see that? Did you see that? I was walking up the stairs, and my Scyther turned into a Tyranitar with an amulet coin. What? Did it say anything in chatter? No. Whoa. Okay. That was the weirdest thing I think I've ever seen in this game. We caught it right on video. So I'm going to go ahead and actually, I guess, ask in chat if anyone just lost their Tyranitar and got a random Scyther or something. Because that was strange. And the weirdest part is that it has a amulet coin. So it's not like it's just a random Pokemon. It has to be someone's Pokemon. What does the original trainer say? Original trainer doesn't exist. Huh. That is very strange. Alright guys, so I don't really know what just happened there. It was kind of a weird bug. However, I was able to fix it because I didn't relog. Now, if you do lose a Pokemon like that, a similar situation, and you notice it right away, try to message one of the staff members that can actually help you, which is pretty much just me and Gray Alpha. And if you go ahead and do that, we can actually fix it. However, if you do relog, that actually saves the changes, which makes it so that it's a lot harder for us to fix. So just make sure you try to stay logged in and message us. Now, of course, there are times that we're just not going to be available to help. So sometimes you probably are going to have to just log out and there's nothing you can really do about it. Just make sure you go ahead and take screenshots of all of your Pokemon. I definitely recommend taking them in a spawn area or near another server build so we do know they're on the server. And then just go ahead and open up your Pokemon summary pages, take screenshots. All you have to do is press F2, open up these pages, and just go through them all and press F2. You can even do it on move stats, and then you can actually also do /IVs and then the slot and take a screenshot of that as well, and just make sure you don't crop the images. Just do F2 and get the screenshots out of your screenshots folder, and that way we can go ahead and return your Pokemon. If they are cropped images, it does make it a lot harder for us to kind of verify that they aren't photoshopped and make sure that they're on the server and whatnot. So just try to do that, and we should get back to you guys eventually and get your Pokemon back to you. Now, if you don't have screenshots, there's not really much we can do. I know the bugs do exist, but a lot of people like to lie about losing Pokemon, which makes it really hard for us to trust everyone and just give back based on your word. So try to take screenshots of all the Pokemon that mean anything to you, and then you should be good to go. Alright, so that's pretty much it for that. I don't want to ramble on about it too long, but if we go ahead and take a look at our Pokemon here, we have our Talonflame, Garchomp, Umbreon, and Gengar. They're all good to go, so that means we just have our Excadrill, not Execudrill. I just combined like two random Pokemon's name, Executor and Excadrill. No, it's just Excadrill, but he is sitting in our daycare, and we actually have our first egg, which has 2 perfect IVs, which means we need to go ahead and hatch this thing, and then go ahead and swap it out for the current Excadrill that's in the daycare to give us a better chance of getting those perfect IVs. So let's go ahead and head up onto the track. If we go ahead and check egg steps, 2. It's about 6,000 steps on this guy. So let me go ahead and take out my Scyther and put in our Magmar here to go ahead and half the amount of steps that we need to take. And then I'll go ahead and jump onto this track here, and we should be good to go. There are a lot of people hatching eggs right now. Alright, so I got the egg out, and I went ahead and put it in the daycare already, but you can see here we actually have perfect HP and defense on our Drillbur, and then we have all perfect stats on our Mareep. So that means we have an 8 out of 12 chance to pass down a perfect IV. So it's still not really going to happen every single time because you still got that 4 out of 12 chance to go ahead and get other stats. However, it is going to happen quite a bit, and so we should be able to get a Drillbur with at least probably 4 perfect IVs out of this setup here, and I feel like it'll happen within the next couple of eggs at least. And after that, we'll go ahead and probably put him into the daycare and then try to breed for 5 perfect IVs. And once we hit that 5 perfect IV mark, we should be good to go ahead and just start using gems to get him up the rest of the way. So we still have to EV train our Umbreon and Talonflame. That's really boring, so I'm going to do that off video, probably in between this video and the next video. Let's go ahead and put away our Magmar for now. We don't have any eggs that we need to hatch. Let's pull out our Metagross, Ampharos, Gyarados. We'll go ahead and replace Talonflame for now, and then replace our Umbreon as well. We're going to leave them in our PC. Now, I do want to start using them probably in the next episode, but for now, we're not going to use them just because they aren't EV trained, and I feel like that'll give them a pretty big disadvantage. So let's go ahead and see if there's any player here on the server that wants to... actually, what was that? I have a Scizor with Megastone, 94% IVs, just the wrong nature if you wanted it. Yeah? I will take that. You know what? You know what, guys? I feel like this is something that we just have to take. It's a pretty good opportunity. So let's go ahead and see what he wants for this thing, and we'll try to buy it. And then I'm going to go ahead and jump into a battle with a random player here on the server and probably do some wager matches or whatnot. All right, guys. So I am paying... Oh, I think this trading machine's broken. So I'm paying 150K for this Scizor now. Yes, I am aware that is a lot of money, and it's probably extremely overpriced, but this thing is pretty good, so I think it's going to be worthwhile in the long run. I mean, I could probably get one for like 10K if I just bought one off someone that was breeding them, but this one's already level 100. It comes with a Scissorite, and he gave me a bunch of berries to help fix the EVs on it because some of the EVs aren't exactly correct. Now, it does have 244 HP EVs, which will only take a little bit to fix. However, the rest of the EVs are kind of just scattered around, and we really want to focus on defense and HP just so that he can survive a lot longer in fights. So we'll have to get rid of the speed, special defense, special attack, and attack EVs. But that shouldn't be too hard to do. And then his IVs are actually sitting at, let's see, 93%. Not going to be too much to fix. We can actually go ahead and fix that right now. And we'll just go ahead and make him 100% IVs because, you know, why not? We might as well. We have the gems to go ahead and do that. Now, in terms of his ability, it is Swarm. We're probably going to want Technician on him. Now, is Swarm hidden ability or is it just a regular ability? Let me go ahead and look him up real quick. Scizor, he has... yeah, Swarm is just one of his regular abilities, so we'll switch that over to Technician. I think that'll be a little bit better, and that should be pretty much it. So, let me go ahead and jump into the Poke Designer here. Let's take a look at Scizor. We'll go and do IVs first, and let's just max everything out. Let's just go ahead and max that out. Now, we don't necessarily have to max out Special Attack, and I know you guys are probably going to get annoyed, but I am going to waste the gems on it just so that it says 100% because it just makes me feel better, you know? It just makes me feel better. So that's going to cost us $14.40. That's getting pretty expensive, actually, to be honest. That is getting really expensive. We'll put Technician on him, and I think we got to get the right nature as well, which is going to be pretty expensive. I think we said Impish nature, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's see, where is Impish? Right here. That's boosted defense, lowered special attack. That's good. And then that'll cost us 2,100 gems. We're running low on gems, I'm not going to lie. We're only going to have about 1,500 to fix up our Excadrill, so hopefully we can get a decent one right off the bat. And there we go. So I think that's pretty much it. We're going to use berries to fix the IVs so we don't have to, or EVs rather. We're going to use berries for that so we don't have to waste gems on it. Let's go ahead and confirm this change here. We'll have 100% Scizor, Technician, Impish Nature. It's going to be also the EVs we're going to have to fix up, but that should be fine. And then it's going to have the Scissorite, which is good. So let's go ahead and confirm that purchase. This Scizor is actually a beast now that is fixed up. Of course, the EV is still kind of a mess, but we can do that fairly easily. Actually, we have all these different berries, which these are going to come in really handy if we ever need to Happiness Evolve another Pokemon as well. So while I was waiting on getting that Scizor deal done, we actually got another egg. Not really all that great. It's actually lower than our previous one, so we're just going to take that out and just leave it in our PC for now and wait for another one. Now, since we have this Scizor here, let's go and check its moveset real quick. The moveset we're going to want to go for, since we do have the Technician nature, we do want to try to get moves that do, I think, less than 40 damage, which we're going to go with Bullet Punch, which has a pretty high priority. It actually has a +1 priority, which is good, and it does 40 power. With the Technician, it's going to have, I believe, 65 power, which should be really good to go. And let's go ahead and see what else can we put on him. I think we're going to go with Bug Bite as well, although that one might be... Okay, that one's 60 power, which means it'll get the boost as well, I believe. Because I think Technician boost anything... Let's see what it actually says. Powers up the Pokemon's weaker move, so it boosts anything that has below, I believe, 60 base power. So that should be good. Let's go ahead and get these moves on him. Let's go to the move relearner. I believe he can learn a couple of these. Bullet Punch he can learn, that's good. And then he can also learn... Can he learn the other ones? Probably. Where is it? Where are they? Let's see. We do want Sword Stance? Yeah, let's put Sword Stance on him. And then we also want... We're going to want Roost, but it doesn't look like that's in here. And I don't see Bug Bite in here either. Huh. Okay. So it turns out, unfortunately, Bug Bite is another one of those move tutor moves. We're going to have to look into that. That's going to be kind of a hassle to get. All of these move tutor moves, they're really kind of annoying. I might just add a move tutor to spawn that has all of them and then make them kind of expensive since they should be fairly rare. Maybe we'll go ahead and do that just so it makes it a little bit easier to get them. However, we can go ahead and get Roost on him. I do believe that is a TM. Could be wrong, but I think it is. Hopefully. Hopefully it is. That's a normal type. Where is the flying type? I think it's probably this one. Yeah, okay. So Roost is going to cost us 16,000. That's okay. Let's go ahead and pop that onto our Scizor. And we'll replace Night... Let's replace... Yeah, Night Slash, right? Or U-Turn. Do we want to replace U-Turn? I think let's replace U-Turn for now. Alright, so our team is not completely ready to come together. However, we do pretty much have all of our Pokemon. We have them all. We just need to make sure we get the correct I said it again, Execudrill. No, it's Excadrill. We need to get the right Excadrill, and then we can go ahead and actually get ourselves our full team. So we have our Scizor, we have our Gengar, our Garchomp. We also have our other Pokemon here, our Umbreon and our Talonflame. However, our Talonflame and Umbreon, they're not EV trained. Our Scizor is level... Why? Did he rename this? Let me fix that. Let me reset that. Okay. And we're going to actually use our Scizor in our trainer battle. So I'm going to go ahead and fight a random player here on the server for a 10k wager. And we're going to have to, unfortunately, bench the Ampharos just because we got our Mega Scizor now. And we're going to go ahead and hang on to him. And then I want to get my Gengar back out here, I believe. And this should be good to go. We're going to try this team here. Now, it's not my perfect team. We're going to probably get that all put together in the next episode. We should be able to get a good Excadrill and then just finish up the rest of the squad. And then we should be good to go with our brand new team. But for now, we're going to jump into a battle with this set. So let's see. Anyone 10k wager. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take on Slasker here. He actually has a legendary. Actually, oh no, let me reset this. Let's try this again. Battle rules. Let's see if maybe I can set these up. I'm sure he actually knows, but I'll go ahead and set them up just to make it a little bit easier. There we go. Propose those. Now I was gonna battle someone else, but unfortunately it looks like their game crashed. So we'll just go ahead and jump into battle here. And what do we want to start off with? Okay. I think we're going to go ahead and start off with our Gyarados, and we'll just move in with the rest of our Pokemon kind of randomly. Oh, what a good pick. Okay, nice. Okay, so he pulled out a Blaziken here, so let's go ahead and just Aqua Tail it up, although he might swap off. He's going to be scared of my Gyarados, so I'm going to assume he's going to swap off, and I'm going to Dragon Dance. Yes, okay. And then he switched over to a... Okay, this is going to one-shot me, isn't it? And I don't think I can one-shot it. So let's swap over to our Garchomp here. He's going to use an electric type move. That's not going to affect our Garchomp. And then we're going to go ahead and Earthquake him, I believe. Yes! Okay, it feels good when you actually make good plays in Pokemon. I'm finally learning. I'm starting to learn. I'm starting to learn the good counters. So we got ourselves... Oh, I don't even know what this thing is. This is one of the newer Pokemon from later generations. Is this like a Landorus or a... Is this a Landorus? I think it's a Landorus. Yeah, I got it right. Okay, so it's going to be weak to water and electric type moves, and it's not going to be affected by our Earthquake, so we're going to have to swap off. Now, it's ground flying, so I don't know what exactly we should do here. I don't think it's going to one-shot my Metagross, but I could be wrong. I mean, if it uses Earthquake, which it's probably going to against a Garchomp, let's go with our Gengar. I clicked Gengar, and it looks like there's a... Okay, that's fine. Let's Destiny Bond him. There we go. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We took him out. Took out the Legendary. That was all part of the plan. So now let's go ahead and jump in with our Scizor and hit up the Mega Evolution. And then we're going to go with our... Ooh, he has a... Oh, this was not the best pick for me because I'm going to get I'm gonna get one shot by a fighting type move, aren't I? Oh, this is kind of scary, actually. So Lucario is going to be weak to fighting type moves. He's also going to be weak to ground and fire. But he's not going to be weak to steel. He's going to resist steel, and he's going to resist dark as well. So honestly, we need to just swap out. There's not really much we can do here. So let's go ahead and swap on over to our Metagross, I think. And use... Ooh, should we go with our... Actually, let's go back to our Garchomp, right? Let's try this. Hopefully we don't get one shot. Nice, nice, okay. And then we'll go back with the Earthquake. Oh, geez, he sent out a flying type. That's unfortunate. And we're kind of screwed over there again. Okay. So he sent out a Togekiss, which is going to be Fairy Flying, I believe. And that's going to be weak to Electric, Ice, Poison, Rock, and Steel. So let's go with our Metagross. And let's go ahead and use our Ice Punch. Or do we want to go with Meteor Mash? Meteor Mash. Nice. Okay, good, good. And then next up, he's sending out a Lucario. Let's go with... Let's just do Earthquake. You know, we might as well try to get some damage off on this guy. Nice. That was a critical hit. And then he's going to outspeed me here. I'm just going to let my Metagross die. Probably could have swapped out, but that's fine. And then let's go with our Garchomp. Oh, I really want to Mega Evolve my Scizor. I know this is a stupid move. This is a stupid move on purpose, okay? I just want to see the Mega Evolution. That's the only reason I'm doing this. Like, if I just threw the fight, it doesn't even matter because I have to get out my Mega Scizor at some point. So, I know this is like the ultimate counter, but it's fine. We're going to be good. Yep, I saw that coming from a mile away, but I just had to get the Mega Evolution off. I felt bad if I didn't. So, let's go ahead and Aqua Tail. Hopefully, we can still win this fight. Hopefully I didn't completely just throw it. We'll see, though. We'll see how this goes. Got a little bit confident there. I thought I could win, so I just went ahead and wasted that. I probably should have saved it for this Dragonite here. Let's go with this Ice Fang. He's probably going to kill me here, but we'll try. Oh, never mind. Okay, we're good. Nice. We won the battle. So that Scizor play there, we didn't completely throw the entire fight. We did win. GG Slasker. That was a really good battle, and I really enjoy battling you guys. I think I'm starting to learn a little bit better. Like, you know, I know you can call me out for that Scizor there, but I knew he was going to get one shot. I just had to Mega Evolve him before the end of the battle. So that's going to be it for today's episode. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to go and leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you are interested in seeing my future videos. I'm going to keep uploading these every single day as long as you guys keep watching them. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Of course, like always, if you have any suggestions for the server, let me know down in the comments below. Join our Discord. We're always doing giveaways and a bunch of different stuff over there. Link in the description. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.